One.
Alright, I'm gonna hit a cigarette.
Alrighty. Welcome to another edition. But what's up, bro?
I was just gonna say you can still say my name in there, but I'll be right back.
Alright. Welcome to another edition of Tito.tv. We got me and Jones in here today from the KvKgSg. We're going to do a little bit of episodals the Outer Worlds. As long as the stream can stay up. It's been having trouble again. So I'm guessing this is where we left off. Yep, this is definitely where we left off. Okay, cool. Now, I do believe that oh, it's one of these dumb things where you gotta climb up 5 flights of steps. That is dumb. Yeah, I would have put steps and all of that. First off, what am I working on? I have no clue. The frightened engineer. Thomas said he knows that at least one volume of the set in the local community center. He also promised a reward. So I found the first and the third volume. Provided mentioned her father. You're mentioned. A log on the receptionist geothermal plant mentioned that there might be a volume of Young Spacer's Guide in the plant's repair bay. According to a note you found in the repair bay, there's a copy of the manual in a place called the Pit. I don't know what the fuck that is.
You know where the pit's at.
I don't know about that, buddy.
What happened?
Uh-oh. I do have to admit, though, I like the green, using a green arrow to get me out. Okay, is this the door out? Yep. Thank you. 12 amazing episodes of Terra on Monarch with Ruth Bellamy and Heikelon Helen. Spencer Woolrich as Chief of Savages, featuring real monsters from the doomed world. Terraforming is a young science for human. Damn, my fucking back hurts really bad. Ow. Yeah, I've already been here. That's why everybody's dead in here. What? That little ass fall killed me? The hell? Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life.
Yeah, I needed attack, bruh.
Thank you, sir. Damn, dude. Come on, bro. Thank you. I gotta walk all the way back there, 170 meters. Aren't you just
Lovely.
aren't you just a lovely little thing? Probably didn't like that I cheated and jumped up that mountain. Do it again.
Girls, quit running.
Alright, I'm not gonna jump off the mountain this time. I'm gonna run down it. This guy's killed a bunch of marauders, so I guess he's okay. Can't be doing that damn bad. He done killed 7 people. Y'all talking about this nigga couldn't handle himself. Shit. Looks like he killed everybody who came.
He's handling something.
Yeah, yeah, he's doing something. Where this man at? I just got the letter. Corporate ordered me to relocate Edgewater Canaries. That is effective immediately. What a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies everyone. As for my book collection, I don't want to part with it. I don't want these books moldering in some contraband locker. I stashed them in a cave. God doggone it. Why did you put it in the cave, you dipshit? I need that. Whatever. Please have everything in my house that you need. Don't worry, I was gonna take it anyways. But thanks for the permission.
Ooh, that was close. I just fell and I literally got 1 health left.
Ooh. I must be over encumbered or something. Where's the weight? 142. I told you.
Jesus.
When they asked me about long guns, I thought they meant sniper rifles. They just meant anything with a long barrel. Oops.
Mary! Mary, come here!
Oops. Okay, I got a few more slots now. It's always neat to see how these developers think of like a space world would be. This game, they did a pretty good damn job of putting like rare species and stuff like that. I'll admit the storyline's kind of way out there right now. Right now, they got me searching for books. They got book. Alright, so in the current state in space, you're not allowed to have books unless they're written by Spacer's Choice, which is the government, like, company. Alright, I got Marauders. Devil, come on back if you ever want to try again.
Told you once.
Son of a best. He talking about, is everybody alright? Bro, I killed like 5 of these. You killed one. You killed one single person. Like, alright, got the Spacer's Choice colony. That was close. Thank God. Primal Brain. I don't know what these things are, but they're tough. That bitch started screaming, "My arm!" It's like, dude, I don't know what to do. As long as I don't die.
Easy.
Retrieve the journal. Easy peasy. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so now we can go into the journal. We will return to Vicar, which is now comes in from divert power to geothermal. Okay, that's just an. Right beside Edgewater. So we need Abernathy, Conrad, and somebody else. Don't worry, I'll get your money back, buddy. Into Edgewater we go. When indentured servants are freed, anarchy follows. The dissident hunter. What you laughing about? Oh yeah.
I knew you could look whenever I stuck my head around the corner.
Wait.
Let me get it.
We have now made it to Edgewater. Alright, there's two people in here that need to pay for their grave sites. Although that's, it's pretty nifty idea, dude, to make people pay for their grave sites before they die. That way, hey, you're gonna pay for your death before you die. Spacer's choice, bitch. This guy's in here working. Excuse me, guard. I gotta go whip somebody's ass for money.
I watched it. They got it down there. And coming out the business part.
Didn't they have dude on there shooting stuff like on camera? And they tried to play it off as like a staged act, but he actually.
Yeah.
He was like this kind of gun won't shoot without a clip in it or something. Yeah. It's crazy.
But no, I mean he had done it. They just had their security. But he had done it. He didn't do it.
I thought like they were actually doing it.
No. But they just all they really had was security. And shot and they done in the office. They didn't show. They showed the guy's reaction that sit across on his. I mean, you heard it and everything.
Damn, bro. So they're rationing.
Yeah. One of his other.
Yeah, that's young one, wasn't it?
Or some shit. He was money. They ride in the truck. Kind of can't look at me.
Chloe, let me have these on Monday.
Okay, okay.
Hey, what's up, bud? You got that? No.
Make it quick, tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
I'm not here. You pay your gravesite fee, bitch.
Hey, literally, that's how
Here,
I got
take
him,
the
like,
fees.
and he just
Appreciate
kept over
it.
it, and I was like,
I was late on my
what?
payment.
That's crazy.
Because they're not my fees.
Oh, yeah,
My
yeah.
gravesite. Guy I worked with shot
I'd have
himself
let
in
him
my
go.
paper belly.
I watched Legend.
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law
It's maybe
requires
a little rubber
delinquent
one every
gravesite
once in a
fees to
while.
be paid to the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put her round.
Hey, that's how you got it, though,
Can't
son.
imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
What?
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
So if you kill yourself, it's vandalism? Because you can't harm company property? Yo, this place is fucked up. I'm about to fuck this place up, dude. They're running an indentured servant camp. It's fucking... Wow, bro. Like, this place is just awful. What kind of fucking shit are y'all running around here?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace.
Oh yeah,
The
last
rest
night,
of us can get on with
whenever
our own
it shut me
lives.
off at the party,
Yeah.
yeah, the power flickered here like twice.
Yeah, because I seen you get on, get off, get on, get off. And I'm like, what the hell? And then
Yeah,
somebody asked me in the party, they were like, so is he done? I said, I think he's having internet trouble.
yeah, it
Did you
like literally.
know your power is not the only one that's flickered? But ours didn't go out. Well, neither. He didn't say that. Okay, so...
Somebody's been spinning a tale about a lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick.
Really?
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
Yeah.
Shit, she's talking about I paid his burial fees.
Sorry.
I got a lot of work to do. This whole fucking town's nothing but workers.
How much?
Nothing I can do about that.
I don't know.
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, I
I'm
wrote
fine.
down exactly what you told me and how
Never
you told me to write it.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're
I'll
sick.
let her look this on.
Wait,
and see.
no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage.
I'd rather just be
You're
building a
hale
new
and
one.
healthy, possibly for hire, ain't you?
Ridiculous, all these.
Do a good turn for an expiring old man.
Oh, this bullshit that goes along with it.
Yeah. You want Dutch laugh? You want straight laugh? What kind of laugh you want? That matters.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, you the final guy. You tell me. Shit.
What gonna be cheaper?
Well, probably the straight lap, but he said the straight lap shows buckles.
Oh, hell no. That ain't worth the shit.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. It is a reality of life in the Vale. Grass is brown, sky is gray, marauders are outside the walls. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Company policies.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. So you'll do it then? You've been there already? And you ain't been ground down into marauder meat? Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting. Haven't decided? I hired you. The nature of your employment requires you to deliver in my hand some genuine anthracillin. Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as it deserved, but it's all I got. You'd really sprat me out? For what? A couple of extra bits? Here, take it then.
Yeah, bitch. Give me all of it. You're lucky I didn't steal everything in your house. Now, that's a hefty price. I got you better, dude. Don't be out there down talking about I'm a snitch. Stupid ass, dude. Alright. I'm done. Alright, I need one more person to shake down. Where are they at? How are they outside the walls? That'll make sense. Geothermal master control terminal. All these people owing money, and none of these motherfuckers had time to come get their money. Seems fishy to me. Seems kind of fishy to me, dude. Sound like some young nigga lying. Damn, this other dude's 330 meters away. At the geothermal master control terminal. What? There's got to be a way to fast travel, right? Because I'm not walking all the way over there. Yep, they have fast travel. That's what I was about to say. Walking through this shit get old. Prefabricated living. I don't understand. Oh, they changed my damn... You dipshits.
What brand? Yeah. Yeah. You said Royal double five. Alright.
Got it. Heads down.
Alright, now we gotta go back here and turn in all these books.
I don't want you.
Ain't nobody sick, bitch. Get away from me. It's funny how this game has a plague in it, and so do we in real life. And there's a what? There is a fucking guy. There is a thing called Corona in here. Oh my god, that's creepy.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Actually, I got both books.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck? Are you cussing?
French? I can't fucking read French.
Bro, who
It's
you
a
cussing at?
God-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers.
Okay, well you better learn how to speak French, bitch. It ain't my fault. Pay me.
I even got
I
myself
don't give a damn.
to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Okay, well it ain't my fault that you can't read French, bro. Like...
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Interesting.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously.
I'll be back.
But to do
All right,
that,
buddy.
I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied? Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think? Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Yeah, huh?
I knew I didn't finish collecting those damn graveside fees. They just changed them. Went in this barber shop. Got to.
But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We
What?
make you presentable. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
No, you need to pay.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber
Damn.
work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Okay.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
All right.
Much obliged.
Alrighty then. Uh-oh. Sepp has shot himself. Company's going to have to call it. And what destruction strength force seems new. It's gonna ruin us. I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of golds. Heirlooms passed down. Your past trust in his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body. Nobody's wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, waggle your eyebrows. Wow.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility, alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits. You know about Eugene? How? You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Ah.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Gotcha. You again?
Nothing like a good hit of ampicillin. Feels like warm, liquid sunlight running through your veins. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I put a few bits aside for my grave. Not that I'll be seeing the inside of it anytime soon. What with being on the mend.
All right. Now.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Now that I've got all your fucking gravesite fees collected for you, pay me. I could really go for some salt tuna. Shut up. Sup, Grave Man?
Dreads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Yeah, what about that? We need to talk about Eugene first.
Yeah? What about him? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we were supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
I doubt he rose from the dead, but...
Let me know if you find anything. You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
Alright! I leveled up! Alright, let's see. I got a scientist assistant, level 0, class A5, hibernation suit. Still in the damn hibernation suit. Yeah. Okay. We got another perk available here. You've grown healthier. Fuck it. Sure. Easter Welvin. Because I made her during Easter. And she's well. Oh shit. I ain't gonna be stealing nothing. Okay, so now, the journal. Okay, so somebody inside of Edgewater I gotta talk to, I believe. So load up Edgewater, sir. Thank you, thank you. Whoo-wee! It's not the worst unless it's Force worst. It's kind of like a pig that's been genetically mutated and altered. I could see that happen with the love of bacon and all. Spacer's choice, bitch.
You think corporate's ever gonna get her?
I think they got. I believe I gotta go up. I could be wrong. I'm taking you back.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it. Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town. Nature is uglier. There is safety here. Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that. And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Nah, shut up, bro.
Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Salt Tuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored salt tuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Sounds disgusting.
Go ahead. Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
Yuck.
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent. Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination.
Yeah, but
I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude. And it is one we will see through to the end. If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
And you chose not to give her,
Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most. Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by. What with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
Interesting. What are you
Oh, we
canning?
scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate. Go ahead.
So they're not even eating tuna.
It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post. This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude. I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
Yeah, but it's true, bro.
I expect you wouldn't understand. You don't see the town as I do. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do. I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that. Go ahead.
Is there anything left? Anything to read? No. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for shit to read. Kinda bitch. Alright. We're out of here.
Something you need?
Yeah. You lead. I'm sort of fucking confused because I swear, dude. Maybe it's gotta be, yeah. She's like, Engineer Volume 2. Alright, I'm gonna use the terminal. Messages. We're all in this together. Messages from Robinson. Return. Personal files. Hack. Continue. I don't. Aha.
You're fast.
Gotta keep our heads up. It's alright. We got a lot to do.
Bard.
Carry on.
Man, this place is big as hell. Yeah, this is that bullshit. What the hell? I'm about lost as they come, buddy. Ooh. Somebody lost their fucking hand. That ain't good. Now, before I walk out this fucking door, make sure, yeah. Back to Emeraldale. Jesus Christ. In and out of these towns, man. Tell you what. There we go. Get that bitch to pop. Get that bitch to pop. Alright. We're gonna need to pause this stream. I've got to put something on my stomach. I only need to put like 5 minutes rest there. We need to find where Thomas is at. Where's Thomas bitch ass? Hostels. Where do you see hostels, bro? Huh? Where do you see hostels? In here? Is that a hostel right there? Shut up, bitch. Now, see, at the beginning of the game, these little sprats didn't attack, so what the hell? Nickel pads. Man, this place already been fucking raided. What you got here? A 3-second hack terminal? Messages to Thompson. Boss wanted to check up on the light tuna projects. Brainstorm some new taglines. I appreciate your hard work. Just received a response from corporate. They're not interested. Damn, that hurt. Taglines. Balcony is now unlocked. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's just a door outside, dude. Ah. And we're back to the botanical gardens that I just don't want to cut the power out for. I just may have to screw this other guy over, but I gotta do all, and it's like, I gotta do all the stuff in case they kick me out of town. Not really sure what happens, because I can definitely tell you it's gonna matter what faction you go to, so. And we're here. Alright, let's see.
Let's see.
Let us see. Open sesame into the great botanical gardens. Bunch of... There you are, Thomas. Alright, dude, I need to talk to you.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
I got your manual, but I'm gonna need some money, bro.
What's on your mind?
Alright, I need to ask you a few questions.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Yep, I got it.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Let's see, I've got...
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
I mean, it was.
I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical?
So I
If
wonder.
a little longer back at the
I
cannery,
wonder
might have
what they're
found
gonna
this
do
myself.
about blocking damage with the
Two
Kingpin.
whole data pads?
I don't know, they're gonna do something about it, because I was... That's actually...
Almost forgot your payment.
they were talking about that on Twitter. They'll fix it, but the problem is like, how?
Grace Ann, come here now.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Look at that. Building a computer machine.
Alright, I gotta use the bathroom, I'll be right back.
A primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Good deal, Thomas.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
Another deserter repetition. Oh, she's sad.
Saving something for you.
A little contraption I found.
Should
Okay.
right into your outfit.
Okay. Electric charge service. Thank you, bro.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. Never mind. Alright, guys. I will be right back. I need to go inside for a second, so we will be pausing the stream. But I'll leave it up as far as that's concerned. Thank you, guys. Be right back.
But yeah, they got to do something with it. Yellow.
Where are we headed?
This guy's just gonna quit. Sure wish I had some help on here. It's trash.
Ready when you are. Hey, take your time.
And we're back. Sorry about the delay, but we are back to play. Had to get me a piece of food. The boy was about to die. Was famishing. Alright, what was we doing? We just collected that and we gave it to homeboy, so we good to go. Next mission will be some kind of side quest. All there is what? There ain't nothing but one fucking quest left. Damn, bro. Might as well fast travel. Help the chairman and Minister Clark defeat our foes. So basically, anybody who's against work in this town is basically exiled and murdered. Or, well, exiled or murdered, one or the other. Or they catch the plague. And the plague's huge in this game, bro. Motherfuckers be getting sick as fuck. All I can say is stay the hell away from me. Don't get me sick. Boy. I don't know where that salt at. Got to have the salt, son. That was a little too much salt, but okie dokie. They got that like Breaking Bad guitar in the background every once in a while. Down, 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 down. You know what I'm talking about from the TV show? Yeah, that shit kind of funny. Alright, now so I got that Spacer's Choice green beans, bitch. I got your favorite type of ham. That bitch salty as hell. I forgot. You don't need to salted ham.
Heard something outside the walls.
Damn, they kicking our ass.
You letting them?
Something got you down?
I ain't sure they got shotguns. I
You
ain't
supposed
got
to
no
be goat. What you playing that on?
Look at that Intel shit.
Mm-hmm.
I got your little bitch ass in.
Hey, bro, they had a duos thing on that thing. Golly, boy. Them boys are sweating on me. They was literally dripping sweat all over the place. I think we played 5 different matches, and 4 out of 5, you know what I'm saying, we're sweating. And of course, I fast travel and they want me to go back out.
Oh.
100 meters this way now. Y'all motherfuckers just enjoy making me run. And that's the damn truth. That damn rock.
Oh my god, dude, they're killing us right now.
Ah, he ain't no threat. But I can fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
I can do it my damn self.
That's not bad work, ma'am. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics. Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Man, I thought that.
Where are we headed?
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Bitch. Return to Ludwig. Where is he at? All the way back here. Fast travel to the... Hell, I done fast travel like 15 times. It beats walking. Right down. Yeah, some of these quests are like 300 and 400 and 500 meters away.
Bring us honor, soldier. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier.
I mean, I kind of just fixed it, but
you
okay.
are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
So you put my fucking reward? Nah, come on, bro. I gotta go get my damn reward myself. This is pathetic. Spacer's choice.
This guy must have left.
You by yourself now?
No, it's just we're waiting on him to respawn and come back in, but he had. But he was already by himself, so I could see him being like, you know what, hell with
Fuck this. Exactly. Damn, the bar's full today.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice. Go ahead. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some zero-G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that. Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the PLAYGE. Not here. And if you're smart, you won't mention it anywhere. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
You being good?
That's any of your business.
Yeah. So he's other cocktails.
Nope.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have
Here, let me tie
your
your shoe.
My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time.
Yeah.
I don't have
Believe it? That was a
I saw a lot of buses.
Glad I
You
disabused
do.
myself.
Let me show you.
Wait, which are you?
I was up top.
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
What?
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be.
Really?
Spacer's
That's what
Choice
I
put me
said.
where I belong, and for that I am grateful.
Fucking Spacer's Choice.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong. What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either.
Shut up, bartender.
Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
That's because you choose not to, woman. If you gonna stay in space all your life, man, come on. You're trying to convince this bitch to leave the bar with me. I know that's what we're going. It's just like, dude, there's so much more outside the four walls here that you've been living in for 30 years. Wise up. Oh, damn, that's got a little bit of ice in it. It's alright, though. Thanks for the story.
So fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours.
Oh, man.
So, what's your story?
Got a fucking shotgun.
That right?
Ain't nothing you can do when he gets close.
I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
I love it.
Loving it.
Won't even give me the chance to get a shot.
But give them every time they got down. Every time.
And it's like a damn, got to be like a purple tag, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Inside voices.
Yeah, got your little bitch ass in, didn't it?
Ooh-wee.
I don't have time for this. Hey.
Just... Sorry.
Move along. Huh?
Somebody's been rambling about some...
Somebody's been rambling. Just gotta keep our heads up.
Okay, I got it. Now what? Do I gotta bring the gun back to him too? Are you serious? Oh, okay. I have to go back to learn how I have to use it because I don't even know how to use it. Okay. Man, I done ran back and forth 3 or 4 times to this guy. It's getting old, dude. So you mean to tell me the Saltuna's not even real in this town? They make everybody work. There's a bunch of snitches. It's like communist China. I think this game has the loading screen on a lot more than it should. That's one downfall.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizer unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. It's time for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Make your selection.
The old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss.
Got a shotgun. Can you give me one of them?
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Wow.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Oh, and then this guy disconnects.
Oh my God.
Really, dude?
Man, you just getting screwed over. Okay, so that should put me back on the main quest. Okay. Yep, I've done all bots, completed side, so we did good. We will continue tomorrow on Easter Weldon. Glad everybody could tune in. I appreciate you too that's been here watching the whole time. We will do some more quests tomorrow. We'll go on the main quest and go ahead and get this spaceship up in the air and get out of the Spacer's Edgewater area. Thank you guys for tuning in though. Stay tuned for the next stream. It'll be in 10 minutes and we'll be doing Fallout. Thank you guys.